many of the organizations out there and the enterprises, you have a good, mature procurement management process, because this is another area in project management knowledge where you need to be somewhat verbose with, right? This is the processes to acquire goods and services to attain the project scope from outside performing organizations. So you need to plan for procurement, you need to conduct procurement activities, you need to control it, and then you need to close it out. For many organizations, it's just a function of getting a purchasing manager to come work with you and work with the enterprise procurement process to get there. A little easier for you guys who do not have that. You probably would do some kind of a request for information, and gaining more information, you're able to do a request for quote or a request for proposal. You do a vendor selection. You negotiate with a preferred vendor. You enter into a contract, and you get to fix the potential cost associated with the delivery of that partner vendor. The next knowledge area is project stakeholder management, and this is one of those areas that is my favorite, because these are the processes to identify the people, the groups, or organizations that could impact or be impacted by the project, to analyze stakeholder expectations and their impact on the project, and to develop appropriate management strategies for effectively engaging stakeholders in project decisions and execution. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what would make you successful, especially in the face of you guys working in a project organization that's hosting a project and we don't have project management capabilities. You need to identify your stakeholders. You need to plan stakeholder management. You need to manage stakeholders. You need to engagement, and you need to control their engagement. For the very advanced, mature project environment like IBM or like Dell or some of these technology companies who have embedded in their workflow the project life cycle, it's very easy. A project charter, you may call it different term, but it's there. The planning phase, it's there. The execution phase, it's all there. And then this methodology is embedded, and you don't even know that what you're doing is a project management life cycle based on the Project Management Institute's framework. And I guarantee you, if you're an American multinational, the chances are, especially if you're a technology company that works with the U.S. government, the chances are it's embedded in your workflow, and you don't have to worry about it. You just need to be aware that these are what the tools are for. However, if you're unlucky and you work in that organization that doesn't have mature practices and capabilities in project management, this is a very important knowledge area for you to become proficient at. Because project stakeholder management is that magic touch that will help people align on the expectations of the project. Shameless plug, there is a stakeholder management module somewhere where you can get that class and learn how to manage stakeholders in a project. The last, and for me, what makes the project manager what he is the project integration management. Project integration management is the integration of activities, methods, processes, so that you're satisfying the requirement of the project. It is integration of the knowledge areas to the project activities to satisfy the requirements of the project. It is the use of tools and techniques that integrate more than one activity and satisfies more than one knowledge area in the requirement. To focus on economy of work while staying efficient is what project integration management. It's a lot like a multi-tool, right? So you get one of them Swiss knives, and this one tool can be a screwdriver, and that's the principle of integration management. It's the unification, integration, centralization principles that allows you to do multiple things like stakeholder management and scope management and time management and cost management and quality management all at the same time. It is evident in the development of the project charter. It is evident in the development of the project management plans, of the Gantt charts and the PERT CPMs. It concerns more than one knowledge area, and as a matter of fact, has most of the core areas in it. It is embedded in the way you direct and manage project work. It is in monitoring and controlling project work. It is in the performance of your integrated change control, and it's also there in the closing of the project. So it's really important to understand that as a project manager, your main focus is naturally the fact that you are indeed a project manager and a focal point for the organization to rally behind to deliver what you're looking for, right? So that's what it is.